All right, guys. So this story has been circulating for a few days, and I don't even know where to begin. So we're just going to begin with this article. Plus size rapper who calls herself a BBW, big beautiful woman, sues Lyft after driver said that she couldn't fit in his car. All right, so let's see what the news had to say about this. We're going to go to the original video, and you guys judge for yourself.
Tonight on The Edge, a Detroit rapper is going viral for something other than her music.
Fans know her as Dank DeMoss, and they're fuming after a Lyft driver allegedly denied her a ride because of her size. And Fox News' Jessica Dupnick is live in Detroit with this story. And my goodness, tell us how this all unfolded here, Jessica.
Well, it all unfolded on video. Deja Banlane whipped out her phone when this all happened. Now, the Lyft driver, he was kind enough and apologetic, but refused her a ride and said that she would not fit and that her weight couldn't be handled by his tires. Now she's filing a lawsuit.
Have you been in cars that size before?
Yes, I have. I've been in cars smarter than that, you know.
Deja Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month when her Lyft rolled up.
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
She already knew.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me.
He told her there's not enough room in his car.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like my tires, you know, like.
The driver said his tires could not handle her weight.
For every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL.
You know what? I don't never have to order Uber XL.
He apologized, canceled the ride, and left her there.
I want to know, has anybody been in this, before we continue, because this is already fucking crazy. Has anybody been in this situation? And obviously when you're looking at her, she is morbidly obese. You know what I'm saying? There's skinny, there's average, there's fat, there's obese, and then there's morbidly obese. Okay? She fits into that category. I'm not shitting on her. Like, I'm not making jokes and stuff about this. I'm calling it what it is. The internet is shitting on her enough. If you guys look into, I believe her name is Dank DeMoss, look her up. The internet is having a field day with the memes and all that stuff. I don't need to dogpile onto it. But I'm just saying that it does raise some questions, at least for me, on if I was in that situation as a Lyft driver, what would I do?
There. The rapper says she's pretty tough. I get the money and flip it and make some food. Dank DeMoss, as she's known at the mic, is crushed by the whole situation.
I just want them to know, like, it really hurt my feelings.
It looks like a Lyft might be hurting.
I'll be honest. It's kind of funny to hear a rapper, even if it's a woman, say, that really hurt my feelings. You're a rapper. Aren't you supposed to be tough? I mean...
It really hurt my feelings.
It looks like a Lyft might be hurting pretty soon, too.
I knew it was illegal, and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and Zach Runyon, say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
It would be no different.
Okay. Now listen to that. Weight is a protected characteristic by law. Okay, so what I forgot to mention, she is pushing 500 pounds. All right. Where do we draw that line? Since weight is protected, could this person that goes up to and order a Lyft or an Uber be 600 pounds, 700 pounds? How about 1,000 pounds? Where do we draw the line? There has to be some kind of line. I mean, it can't just be protected blanket statement. Weight fluctuates. Cars don't hold ultimate weight, right? It's not just like there is a maximum. And I believe this man is driving a BMW sedan. I looked it up, and I did go a step further and look up the weight capacity. It's about 1,500 pounds. I'm not saying that she weighs that much. I'm just saying with excess added weight, and we'll get into the video. We'll get into the original video, too. He talks about his suspension and his tires. Well, that is definitely a factor on your suspension when added amounts of weight are in the car. She's 500 pounds. He's, I don't know, 180, 200 pounds, let's just say average. That's 700 pounds. Pressing down on your suspension There has to be some kind of line. Like, don't tell me that it's a protected characteristic. No, there has to be a limit, dude. I know you're giving me that lawyer talk, but come on.
I knew it was illegal and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and Zach Runyon, say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, you know, I don't want to have black people in my car, or I don't want to have Christians in my car.
It's the same as saying, I don't want to have a black person in my car. Do you all really believe that? I'm asking you guys out there. Do you believe that weight discrimination is the same as racial discrimination? I don't think so. I personally don't think so. You guys might. But I think not accepting someone based on race is a much bigger problem. But okay, this guy lives in a world where it's all melting together. There's no weight limits. There's no ceiling. There's nothing. Cars can hold 10 tons in this man's world, in his worldview. Okay, once again, he's looking for that fat paycheck, no pun intended.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, you know, I don't want to have black people in my car, or I don't want to have Christians in my car, or Muslims in my car. It's the same. Under the law, it's the same.
The lawsuit is filed. Since she posted the encounter on social media, other full-figured folks have reached out saying the same thing happened to them.
Okay, let me put it on a frame that y'all can look at really quick. Okay, full framed is different than, or full figured is different than morbidly obese. And I won't show it here. Once again, I don't need a dog pile on. I'm not here to make fun. I'm here to ask the question, if I was in his situation, what would I do? You know what I mean? This man's car is his business, right? So he has to think about all the possibilities of what's, right for his business. This is his livelihood we're talking about here. I don't even think, from what he said so far, and we'll watch the original video so you guys can judge for yourself. I don't think he says anything that's that bizarre. I really don't. I think he's protecting his investment. But if you go online, there's a lot of people talking about this situation, and a lot of big women talking about this situation, saying, girl, you should have known better. Don't tell us that you can fit in this car when we know that we can't fit in these cars. Her own community's telling her that. The BBW community's telling her that. I'm not lying. You guys can look it up for yourself.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can. I really want people to see like what we go through as bigger people, you know?
And that I agree. That I do agree. It is very important to understand what big people go through, as it's not really highlighted. Other people just look at it and go, oh, you're disgusting and stuff like that. And yes, I know that there's a lot of, hurdles you have to jump over to have people look at you and talk to you seriously, especially when you're a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Optics matter. I totally get that. But right now, you're making this a bigger issue than it needs to be. You could have just you could have complained, but did you need to sue? I think that's where people are like, whoa. People have been actually really upset. She has got this man fired. She claims she didn't. She got him fired. Who else would report him? You have his information. She claims she didn't report him. But you didn't need to sue. You don't need to sue. You're dragging it out. You're trying to get this big paycheck. And I think you're going a little bit too far. She said she's fit in cars smaller than that. So we're going to get to the footage in question. And I want you guys to really let me know your real deal thoughts. And there's a lot of, pictures of her. So this is the clip of her that went viral, I believe, a couple of years ago. I believe it might have been last year. I'm going to leave this here for y'all to decide.
Niggas flexing with a big bag. Yo, man's mad, he ain't fuck no more. I admit the hell was good, but I ain't want no more. Fuck them cute bitches, but bitches my mind different. Please don't get it twisted, my pussy was spine different. If you thought I liked it, the pussy a crime different. Y'all fucking on these niggas, I been heads, they been trans. Big boss, yeah. They never lacking, I be walking on the same.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I respect the hustle. I respect the grind. I'm going to let you guys know that 100%. There is not representation like this, obviously. So big girls see it and they're like, yeah. Same as when like artists like Notorious B.I.G., Fat Joe, Big Pun. A lot of these guys were representing for the big dogs, so to speak, the big boys, right? Now you have some female representation because women do see that and they gravitate towards it. Something that they know, right? I think that this woman can rap. I'm not taking that away from her whatsoever. Right now, I'm looking at her hanging out of the back of an SUV. And I'm trying to picture in my mind, could she get on the side of a sedan, a BMW, a compact car? Yeah, that's where I leave it up to you guys. What do you think? Is she lying? She says she's gotten one smaller. She said she's gotten one smaller, y'all. Once again, I'm just here to report the news, man. I'm just here to report the news. I'm not here to tell someone to lose weight. The internet's going to do that. But once again, if a person doesn't feel comfortable, and that's their right to absolutely refuse service. They don't have to take your ass on a ride if they don't want to. They are contractors. They're independent contractors. So if you don't like it, cancel, call another Uber. All right? And I haven't even gotten to the video yet. I haven't even got to the video yet. So let's get to this video, and we're going to end it off with that because I got to get my damn food, y'all. All right, y'all, and here's the original video for you guys to break it down.
I got no space in my car is small.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me. So, I'm sorry.
What am I doing with my money?
I'm going to cancel it. You're not going to be charged.
So you telling me I can't get in the Lyft because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What make you?
I mean, he's not even making a joke about it. Yeah, you got to order a bigger car. I mean, what? He's not making fun of you. It's literally a size issue. You know what I mean? Like, I think she's taking it a different route.
What make you think I can't fit in the car?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What makes you think I can't fit in this car?
Because the car is small in the back.
My best friend has a Benz that's newer than this that I can fit in.
My best friend has a Benz that's newer than this that I can fit in. Well, call your friend.
I can fit in. That's the same size.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't.
So you really telling me I'm too big to get in your car? So I gotta order another Lyft.
And to be more specific with you, I got very tired.
This is the part that everybody's like, yo, wait, what? I'm trying to read the subtitles on the bottom. He says, to be more specific with you, I got very tired tires. I don't know what that means, but that part might have been like a jokey jab. I don't understand that. Let me know if you guys can decipher that. But something wrong with his tires where he shouldn't be driving if he has tire problems as it is. But
to be more specific with you, I got very tired.
What I got to do with your tires?
Yeah, and you have no space.
How you know I don't have no space?
Yeah, I got no space in the back.
How do you know I don't have no space?
Because I tried before.
Huh?
Because I've been in this situation.
So every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL instead.
No, I don't never have to order an Uber XL.
Then I'm really sorry.
What's your name?
Abraham Harris.
Okay. Nope.
okay, and once again, I empathize. I'm sorry, girl, that you have to go through this shit. Weight issues, man. It's a bitch. It is. But unfortunately, you know, you got yourself in this situation. Now you have to live life like this. Like this is the world is not going to change for you. You have to change. And you have to play by the I mean, you're going to have to order a bigger car. I don't know what else it is. You're going to have to order a big car. I'm so glad that you're confident with yourself and your body and stuff like that. But you have to realize, you go on a plane, you're going to have to get 2 seats. That's just what it is. What do you expect them to make the planes bigger? It don't work like that, And there's been okay, this is what I wanted to show you real quick too before I end this, is that she claims that she had nothing to do with this man being fired, which I mentioned before.
Like, why?
So check out her response to this. So someone asked her, he don't like women that get people fired.
Like, why the fuck y'all keep on saying that man got fired? I didn't even report the nigga. I didn't do none of that. Stop saying that man got fired. I don't know who the fuck came up with that lie, but that man did not get fired. I didn't even speak to Lyft. I didn't do none of that. Y'all must be fucking him, sucking his dick, doing something, because y'all doing too much dick sucking. Y'all is mad. And I'm finally realizing that y'all just mad. Like, why?
Okay. Once again, I don't know who to believe. I don't know what's happening, but obviously there has to be some kind of report made, right? There has to be some kind of report made. Once again, the videos are out there, guys. Videos are out there. You guys can make your own judgment on, who's in the wrong here. That's what I want to know. Who is in the wrong here? It's a big story. It's a big woman. And I don't see nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not my life. That's her life. If she wants to be, if she's comfortable in her skin, in her body, or whatever, that's her life. It is what it is. We don't pay our bills, guys. We shouldn't pay any mind, so to speak. But she's going on the suing campaign. And she has reached out to Lyft, and they responded by saying, Dank DeMoss, we're disheartened to look at this driver's unacceptable behavior. Please DM us at your earliest convenience for additional support. We'd like to address this as soon as possible. She definitely reported him, y'all. She definitely reported him. I mean, come on. What? There ain't no way. She reported him, bro. She definitely reported him. Anyways, y'all, that's the story at hand, and I'm going to leave it at that.